Hello guys, this is Kong. Today I'm gonna be doing a trailer review analysis of Transformers: The Last Night to international trailers. I want to say this is the final one. I hope so. To be honest, I'm getting tired of trailer after trailer after trailer, and yeah, I understand why they do it to hype it up, get people's interest. But to me, I just feel like if you don't have anything to show, don't put any trailers because it kind of wasting my time. I don't tend to watch it if it's if it has the same thing. I mean, I watch it and I realize I wasted my time. So to me, it feels kind of frustrating. However, let's watch this trailer. I'm gonna put a little bit of sound. All right, so let's begin this. Okay. Graveyard. He's huge. I mean, I wonder if he's that short the size of a Tyrannosaurus Rex. And I'm sure he pretty is because Tyrannosaurus Rex is pretty big. If I recall, I think my first Tyrannosaurus Rex encounter would be the Jurassic Park. So thanks to that, it was a great impression. And that movie still looked great. So I would say it's a reference for me. I mean, he is really shiny, really grimy, really kind of silver gray. In the junkyard. Regurgitating.
That is an alien dinosaur.
I think he
Dinosaur.
he bit more than he can chew. You see how size different between. I mean, I'm thinking he's actually way bigger than a T-Rex or a live action T-Rex. Maybe about a half of the type bigger. I can't be sure. It would be nice to know. But in the last movie, I can't remember which. Yeah. See, so many Transformers, I can't even reference them anymore. When he was in his transform mode, he was really big. He's bigger than Optimus Prime. So, to my knowledge, I mean, height wise. So, let's keep going. Paramount, girl. These robots remind me of Metal Gear Solid. I used to play Metal Gear Solid 1, PlayStation 1. And they have these kind of robot. They have that throughout the series, a different iteration of robot. These kind of remind me of my Metal Gear Solid. And these kids are running away. And I'm curious how they survive and how they survive this long without any parents or any chaperone around. I mean, I'm sure they are, resourceful and smart and witty, But I just question how far they got this. How far did it get to this point? And yes, it's really to me the background is really destroyed, really desolate. No one is there obviously except for these kids. Fire court just got the whole Michael Bay scene to it. Explosions, smoke, guns, that sort of thing. Michael Bay-esque. That's the word for it. I invented it. And I want to say that is the gun that he got from maybe the last movie. Mike Wahlberg. This remind me of the gun, the Magnum with the 50 cal. Kind of remind me of kind of that style. Took the good shot. I want to say right here. You see how he took this part out right here? That is the weak point. that is where I would shoot. Whoever is shooting, and this is a shot prior this running. So if they're running and somebody shot them, it's probably Mark Wahlberg shooting. But I can't even say that Mark Wahlberg character is a great of a shot. However, someone is with him. We don't know who it is, but kid, we get on the car. Bumblebee, shoot, explosion.
You are needed, sir.
He looked really relic. Really a relic. Remind me of Hellboy from the Golden Army, and also remind me of that movie I just watched. Oh yeah. It's called Alice in Wonderland. The second movie where she goes back to a Wonderland and she meet the time watch guy who control times. That's what he remind me of. Kind of remind me of Bumblebee too. That kind of gold scheme. I mean, his eye. So.
Urgently. You want to know, don't you? Why they keep coming here?
Look at that. That's a Lamborghini. I love the way it just throws out.
So is this a kidnapping or her first Transformers? A kidnapping or her first?
Old school. I mean, he looks small as heck. He look like he's been photoshopped in. I don't know if you guys can tell that, but he looked photoshopped. This thing looks real. The dog in this look really, really fake. CGI, Photoshop in. I mean, maybe the dog is real. It's hard to tell. I mean, in size comparison, he should be a little bit taller. And the dog is probably about the right size. So, yeah. I call fishiness here. I mean, you look really small. I mean, you gotta pause it to look at it, but still, I mean, just the shot just seemed off, you know? The tank look really, I mean, all tank is big, so I buy that. But he looked freaking small as heck. So, I don't know if you guys catch that, but.
First Transformer experience.
It's both, really.
The vet. The knights. X-Men. Not really.
Kept it hidden. The secret history of Transformers.
Three-headed dragon.
Here. On Earth.
That's the thing about this, you know, how like.
Here.
Yeah, they're so armored up that they could be statues and you don't know. To me, I feel like I wish Transformer was more, what's the word? Diverse in design. I mean, I understand, you know, Transformer disguised and hidden in disguise. Yes, I get it. But I think at this point in the movie franchise, I'm sure people know who Transformers are, you know. And I just think that it should be more colorful, not colorful, but really diverse in design, so we can really tell. Oh yeah, that's who. I mean, we kind of sort of tell, you know, from especially the Autobot, you can tell, but the villain, you just like. To me, I feel like it's just like, you know, bad guys. You know, you can't even say, "Oh yeah, that's the bad. That's Optimus. That's Megatron. That's Starscream. That sort of thing. You know, you could kind of put in that in the first movie, but as it goes on, you're just like, who is this villain? You know, who is this guy? Who is this? It just kind of give the kind of get messy, and you don't know who's who. I mean, I would like to know, you know. That's why it's supposed to make the villain distinctive from the protagonist, so we at the audience can visually tell, oh yes, that's the bad guy, that's the good guy, because you can't see the emblem on these guys. So, and yes, they do have red eye, and you can tell, but you need to design it so that they are interesting, both protagonist and villain and antagonist. So.
On Earth. Now, to save our future,
That's pretty big.
save our future.
Optimus Prime. His eyes change to purple. Maybe he's on the, you know, on the green, smoking some green. You know, he got some purple rain. I don't know. That's a joke, but it is a cool color effect. You know how here is kind of a bluish, purplish. Kind of over here, it's kind of dark. I do like the design. I like the color palettes. You know,
We must unlock the past.
bigger and bigger and bigger. Man, that is cold blooded. Just stab right in the back. Just do that and kick him. You see how Optimus Prime is really visually distinctive because of the color, the design. I mean, he's really distinctive. So, like for example, when we go, he's obviously distinctive. He's a freaking dinosaur. He's a Transformer dinosaur. He's distinctive, really distinctive, and he's big. So that's kind of what I'm saying earlier, you know, about distinctive Transformer, distinctive design.
We must unlock the.
I mean, these guys are probably statue maybe. I like the light, how the light shines through here. Light shines here. The flare. The set pieces is amazing. I'm really amazed what the set team does to kind of create that environment for the movie productions. I'm so amazed. You know, to me it's almost like a craft in itself, and designing and coloring and atmosphere. I just think that they don't get enough credit. The design, the stage staff or the production team on set. I like to see what I'm gonna miss. I wonder what's in here. Kind of remind me of Indiana Jones, even though I haven't seen Indiana Jones. It's kind of, it sort of remind me of the Mummies. It sort of remind me of treasure hunting, that sort of thing. Got that feel. And again, I like the light shining on them. Smart, give us focus on the other two characters. Smart design, smart thinking. And I like the color here. It's blue. Well, it's really black, but it's in blue, so we can see. It's the light, fire. You know, that's what I'm saying. I like the design, set design. Stab them, cold blooded, kick them. I mean, look at Bumblebee. He's distinctive. So yellow Camaro, you know, he's figuratively and literally is distinctive and unique in design. Got the freaking hammer to the face, and Bumblebee got chokeslam. I mean, even up close, Bumblebee looked realistic. He looked like he was actually there on set. I mean, the colors and the dirt and grimes. I mean, they did a really good job at I believe it's ILM that does it. And then we see this guy again, and we haven't saw him in a while. And you see then the tires come popping out, and then shoot him. That's a great shot here. Explosion. Michael Bay. It screamed Michael Bay. It's very his style. It's unique to Michael Bay. And look here how all these pieces are really unique, really mechanical, really mechanically designed and thought out. You know, as if this is actually a gun, a plasma gun, shooting out plasma energy, and all this stuff is just to produce that energy. See, I just like wish we get to see more of that, you know, in Transformer. Explosion. Look like drones, of course. To be honest, though, you think when you get shot like that and you go through the walls, you think that your chest would be broken. That's what I'm thinking. Because, I mean, he literally... I mean, I granted the wall is a little weak, but that did not sound... That sounded painful. It sounded loud. You can hear the impact. I don't know if they actually did that in real life or they did it in post, but it sounded like a punch. I mean, he flew. And with wire, of course, but damn, he flew. I mean, if you get hit in the chest, I mean, you really gotta be like injured or some shit.
I love you, man.
What are you doing?
Dying.
It was a beanbag.
It was a beanbag. I felt it go
Yeah, it's a beanbag, but he got up like
through me.
he didn't even get hurt. And then again here, he's really obviously there being in a foxhole, old school term, World War term. I mean, he doesn't look distinctive. I wanted him to, you know, they need to paint him up and give him some color, you know, make him distinctive. I guess that's my only gripe about Transformers is give us a visual design, visual cue, visual, you know, uniqueness. Transformer is unique in itself. Why not be unique for each characters? Go the lengths, you know, go the extra miles. I mean, I can't even tell that his beard or what is it, you know, until it's up close. So,
Two worlds colliding.
coming out. And this guy is really interesting. He got that humanoid look to it. I mean, he kind of looked like that African guy, but I can't say for sure, but he looked really human. He got the human touch to it, the human design to it, the human features, the eyes and the. I mean, maybe it's the coincidence, what we saw in the other trailer that I didn't do. Maybe this is the other person, the other members, so to speak. I like to see more. It's a great close-up shot. I mean, I love how they light things here. You know, you got light here, you got a little dark there. You know, there's a different shade of darkness and depths. They really pay attention to that. You have to really. And obviously, we've seen this before. In every movie, they always gotta have jet firing. You know you're not gonna work. I mean, look at Man of Steel, how that turned out, right? Shoot that at a war engine. You stupid as hell. I mean, it's pulling gravity down and you're shooting a missile at it. And here's the same deal. It's just like seem like humanity don't learn from the mistake. You would think that they see super a war engine like, okay, let's not do that like the one in Superman. It's to me, it just seems dumb. We see this enough. We see Independence 1, 2, Superman. It was though Superman. The first one did a great job of destruction and everything. It was real. You know, it was different. It was unique. But here it's just like, really, you're gonna fire a couple of hell missile at it? I mean, this is a big planet thing. That's my right. I mean, yes, they're just shooting at this. I get it, but still, I wish they would have gone a more different, unique way to go. Plane crash, more explosion. I love this. I love this shot. Look at that. Love that eyes coming out of the shadow. I mean, I give him applause for doing that. That's just menacing. That's just a pure, like they say, the eye tells what it is. I mean, he's evil. To me, he's evil. Red eyes just represent evilness. So this is like great. Big ass cannon right there. Arm cannon, so to speak. Explosion, fighting, cut all their heads off. Is that he had a blue or purple eyes, or afterwards? Fire breath. Fall to pieces.
That was a mistake.
Come back to pieces. I think that's cool. That is definitely a new element to Transformer. This definitely added a new element to Transformer. It reminds me of that. They are almost like Lego. And you remember there was in Revenge of the I think it was the third Transformer where Optimus Prime had the SR's SR-71 Blackbird's jetpack, so they could add onto the self, and this just add a really unique twist to it.
What was that? That was a mistake.
And I just want to mention something here.
That was a mistake.
I love the way how this. If I can go slowly here.
What was that?
Connect.
That was a mistake.
Boom. Everything comes back together. Fire. Okay, come back together. Watch that again.
Mistake.
What was that?
That was a mistake.
I like that. I like this slow part coming. It's him coming together. I think that's unique. Different spin. Transformer. Ah, shoot. Try that again. Wonder who's this. See, he's distinctive, color-wise. He like, I got you, bro. I got you. I got you. Don't worry, I got your back. That's basically what Bumblebee's saying. I got your back.
Filmed with IMAX 3D cameras.
So yeah, that is my movie trailer analysis. What did I think of this trailer? It definitely gave us more info about, you know, sort of what's going on. A little bit. They're not telling us what's going on, but we know who is coming, and where we are trying to stop it from coming. I guess that's the premise of the story, and then you have these all these small characters that are kind of fighting, progressing the movies. And the last piece here is really interesting because that would be the we would look Transformer differently now, I think, because that they could disassemble. If Bumblebee could disassemble himself, that means he could essentially upgrade himself if he wanted to. So that would be cool to see, to learn that if they could do that, that would be awesome. That Bumblebee wouldn't be no longer a lower height. He could upgrade and be bigger and taller as Optimus Prime or Megatron. That would be cool. Tech-wise, weapon-wise, and size-wise, that would be fun to watch. Because of this, I think this is kind of a nice spin, a nice twist to it. There is a lot of action, and you know, it's a Michael Bay movie. There's a lot of action. I would like to learn more about how did the Transformer came here. I mean, obviously they came here thousands of years ago. The Cretaceous era, so they've been here long, long, long time. I wonder why they keep coming back. That's what I would like to know. And what is the spaceship is that's coming? It was in the water. That I'm sorry, Unicron. You know what's going on. I would like to see. I want to see more. I'm gonna see it. You know, I love the action. Action is I love that. You know, that would drive me. But I hope it has some, I guess, some human factor to it, some emotion, some of humor, some up and down, a roller coaster ride. That's what I'm looking for in a movie, a roller coaster ride, an adventure. And this seemed to be a pack action adventure movie. I think so. It should be because there's a lot of money in the CGI's, so they better make it look great. That's what it is all about. I mean, I think people are gonna go watch it regardless of if it have shitty storyline. I mean, I'm gonna go watch it for the actions solely. Not really paying attention that much to the stories, the character development. I don't go for that. It's just kind of wish they could do that, but Michael Bay isn't doing that. The screenwriter isn't putting the effort in the screenplays. So all we're gonna get is actions, pretty much, and really little on characters. So yeah, that is my design. But man, this shot really bugged me. Where is it? I guess he is kind of short. See, this shot, he look real. The dogs look real. He's kind of short. But then you go to the next shot, he look Photoshop. That bugged the hell out of me. I'm a movie guy, so I can what the hell is this? It's like maybe $100 million plus budget movie. Drive me nuts already. So yeah, if you guys like actions and you just drinking like water. It's gonna be a great movie, great action movie. I'm sure it's gonna do great in the box office. A lot of people love Transformers. Even I love Transformers. I remember watching Beast Wars, so I'm a fan. Just that I wish they developed more characters. I keep going to that because I like characters. That would drive me, to appreciate movies and like them more. But not saying that action is bad. So, okay, guys, that is that is my long ass trailer analysis for you guys. It is long, I understand, but I'm really analyzing this thing and looking at it and seeing what my eye picks up and just giving commentary. Really basically. So on that note, I want to thank you for your time and effort to watching my trailer analysis, long one, but enjoy. You'll find humorous thing what I have to say, what I constructivism, uh, constructivism, and for the movie and this trailer. So thank you for your time and effort again. Please like, thumbs up, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. More content to come, of course. Take care, guys.